The leaks wait may be finally over. There have been copies that are being sent out right now. There are people buying them in different places. There are people who are potentially just taking them from their places of work. And there's a download that came out as well, and a new Mega Evolution that we have talked about a little bit here, but one that looks like it's pretty real at this point. And we're going to be going through all of that here right now. Before we dive any deeper, make sure you guys like and subscribe, though, because we're going to continue to cover all the different leaks. And then we're going to have a ton of different Pokemon Legends ZA content coming out here at Pokehouse and over at thegamehouse.com, where we're going to have a ton of different guides about, the wild zones, how to get Mega Pokemon, all that kind of stuff over there and over here as well, and you guys are not going to want to miss out on that. Let me know what you guys think about these leaks in the comment section below. I'm really, we've talked about it the last couple of days, and I think we are on the precipice as much as we have been at this point. So let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section below. I did put up just, the base box art image here because I thought, this is probably the best way for us to start the day, because I went over to 4chan and somebody is already trying to decode the new update that we're going to get with version, as you can see, 1.0.1 here. So that's generally, there's a patch that comes out for just about every single game now that we're online, right? On day one, there are things that maybe they have found after shipping, after already, printing the game, making the cartridges, right? And so, there will be this new version that will be shipped. We don't know exactly what is in it yet, but there are people who are trying to decode that as we speak, who are trying to data mine it so that they can give us an idea of what is going to be coming out. It's about 4.07 gigabytes, the way it looks. There's, partially different stuff for updates and add-ons. I think that this right here might honestly be the new outfits that we are supposed to be getting if you pre-order the DLC Mega Dimension, pre-ordered early. So I think that's what that could be. I don't know what the rest of this is going to be, but it's probably going to be different bug fixes, other things that they have found later on in this game that they are going to be shipping with the game a week from today. And that reminds me as well that we are literally 1 week away from coverage. Now, I'll probably be up. I think the game's going to be releasing at midnight, Eastern Standard on that Wednesday, going into the Thursday. We're going to see exactly how we're going to be covering all of it in terms of, we're going to probably have an Everything You Need to Know video coming out next week, all that kind of stuff. So we'll make sure that you guys are staying updated. But this is, a pretty big deal, to say the least, that we already knew that this download was happening. A lot of people can download the game. You can download the game early if you already have it. You just can't play it yet. But this will pretty much, unlock that with this day one patch. But here's what I was talking about, and here's why I am almost certain that we are going to be getting a leak of some sort. There were images earlier of people selling the game on eBay already. They were getting overnight shipped to their houses. So there are people who are currently right now playing this game. I believe the person who even posted this picture and sent it to Centro or Pori Leaks, I don't know, I saw it on both. There's a chance that person has already bought the game. There was a person as well that I saw that had 6 copies of the game already. There's just a lot of things going on right now. This is the first Switch 2 version that I had seen, though. A lot of them were Switch 1s. You can tell the difference between, Switch 1s have the clear casing. The Switch 2s all have the red casing. So, it's only a matter of time. We've been talking about it all week. Everybody's like, when are we going to get the data mine? When are we going to get the data mine? And we had seen these, leakers talking about, there are people who have it in hand, but we haven't gotten pictures of that yet. This confirms it right here. There are people with the game in their hands right now who are, playing the game. I fully expect that we will start seeing, leaks, data mines, really big ones coming out here. I would even guess sometime in the next 12 hours. I don't really know. We're going to try to cover it all as soon as we can. I will hop on in the morning I need to get, I need to get my 8 hours of beauty sleep. But other than that, I will plan on hopping on so that we can cover this as quickly as possible. But this is not a small deal, guys. It is in stores right now. Even though we had that leak yesterday that, there are some stores that are not even supposed to receive the game until 3 days from now. It looks like there are other ones that, like, these are on loading docks right here, if you can't tell. And they are in, I don't know why they're putting them into these, like, yellow, because, like, those are, like, those, like, collapsible bins or whatever. So I don't know if this is a person that just bought all of them and they're bringing them to their own game store or what's going on with it, but these are legitimate copies, it looks like, and things are about to get real crazy here very soon. Along with that, though, I didn't want to just leave you guys with just this speculation on when things were going to happen. I've been waiting for leaks all day. We've gotten